Hello everyone, you're all welcome to Siddharth Studio. So, in my previous video, I had discussed about the two elements of art, which is line, another is values. Today, in this second part of this video, we are going to discuss about color. Yes. Now, what is color? I really don't think anyone requires any introduction. Color is something which makes the world very beautiful and very interesting as well. The way you are able to see this painting which I had created, I have shared the link in the description itself. You would be able to recall the video if you see it. Okay, so this is a view of a night sky which I had created, and in this painting you can see the variations of colors, right? You are able to see that this is a night sky, this is a mountain, here you would be able to see the moon. Apart from this, you are able to see the buildings here, right? And you are able to see this forest, the dark forest which is quite, we can say that it's quite common, which we can see during night time, of course. So, the painting which I have created it contains, I have shown you about the line and the values. Today, we are going to discuss particularly about color and how technical the color is, right? It can be understood accordingly. See, my dear friends, in order to understand when we apply color in any form of artwork, it makes the artwork very, very, very interesting. And because of the color, and also depending upon some criterias, I will discuss about those criterias in this video itself. Depending upon those criterias, those paintings become very much attractive. Like most often we talk about Mona Lisa, we talk about the Last Supper, we talk about the Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. All these varieties of paintings which we talk about, it's only because of its color combination. In those era, the paintings which were made very technically, like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Rembrandt. They had used the color, the concept of color in such a way that it gave a realistic feel at that time. The realism which we are able to see today by today's artist and the realism which we can see by the classical artist of those era is very different. It's different as the land and the sky. It's different as in the, we can say day and the night. Okay. So how these differences are created today? The color which we are using those colors are generally made in industries. In those ages, artists used to make color from pigments. They had pigments and they had the formula to create their own color. But today, thanks to the companies, the color art companies or artistic companies, whatever you call them, because of those companies, today we are getting the ready-made colors, and because of which I have made such paintings, and many of our contemporary artists are making many beautiful paintings. So before we understand about color, we need to know the three terminologies. The first terminology is hue. The second terminology is intensity of color, and the third terminology is the values. In this discussion, we will talk about values after we know about a hue, and then we will understand what intensity is all about. All right? See, I would like to tell all of you that every one of us have some type of name, right? We all have a name. My name is Siddharth. Your name is XYZ, whatever it is. So, with respect to name, we can identify one another. Now, if I would not have any name, you'd have described me in front of someone. Sometimes it happens, right? That when we don't know someone's name, we used to describe him. You say that you know that person who is a medium, who has a medium body structure, who has a medium face. He has a round face. His chin is round. He has sharp hairs. He wears specs. He is dark. He has a dark skin, or he has a fair skin, whatever. We give a lot of description, and sometimes the person whom we describe those recognizes, sometimes does not recognize. So it becomes very difficult. But when you say Siddharth, okay, when you say the name Siddharth, you say the name Nilanjay, you say the name Parth, whatever name you use, what exactly happens? We can identify in one go. We can identify those person. We can identify our friends, our family, our relatives with respect to the name. Similarly, colors also have a name. Yes, I'm not talking about the name which we generally use, or we have been using since childhood, like red color, green color, yellow color. Obviously, these are definitely the names of the colors. This also can be considered as the name of the colors, but there are some varieties. When we say red, that also mean we are talking about crimson lake, we are talking about maroon color as well, and there are a lot of shades and other names are also available. Like when we say blue, it also means the cobalt blue, it also means Prussian blue. So which blue are we talking about? So the name which I have used, like crimson lake, scarlet, flesh tint, burnt sienna, burnt umber, then yellow ochre. Okay, so these terminologies, when we use, those are the hue. Okay, name of the color is known as hue. So when we say about crimson lake, we will not say that I am using crimson lake color, rather I will use the term hue in that case. Okay, so I have used crimson lake hue here. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Hue, the word hue means the name of the color. That's very simple. Next, when we talk about values, last class we had already talked about values, right? We had understood that there is a gray scale, there is a white, there is a black, and when we mix them and we get the middle color, the color which is balanced between them is the gray color. Right? When we add white into the gray, it becomes lighter. When we add black into the gray, it becomes darker. The concept is as simple as that. Now, in case of color, definitely instead of black and white, we are using different types of colors. Like if we use a red color, okay? If we use a red color and we add white into the red color, it will give lighter red. If we add black with the red color, it will give the darker red. Okay, so the lighter the red goes, we say that it is the light value of red. When the red color goes darker, we say that the red color is dark. Okay, it has a dark value. We are using a dark value of red. Like you are able to see these two colors, it also contains some bluish effect. It's generally gray, but here it is as you are able to see in the camera, you will be able to see this is a blue color, this is also a blue color, this is also a blue color, but all the blues are different, right? So there also you can see there's some blue color available. So it's natural, right? So the difference in the color, how we are able to identify them, because each of the colors have different degree of white and black into it. So when any color, okay, it becomes lighter or darker, then we talk about the color values. Okay, here as you can see, I have discussed in the last video as well that this blue, and this is also a blue color, this is darker blue, this is the lighter blue. So this is generally a blue. I have not used any black here. It is a normal blue. Now in this blue color, I have added some white color to make it lighter. Okay, so this is color value. in the upcoming videos, I will show you the color values separately. That will be a separate video. I will put forward many demonstration videos. I will demonstrate paintings in front of you so that you can understand how these concepts are used, how the elements of art and principle of art are combined to form the unity in a painting. So for the time being, in this class, we need to understand the terminologies. Okay, so this is all about the values. Now next and the third important point is intensity. Now what is the intensity of color? See, there is everything we can say a pure and impure, right? Now what is a pure? Purity, how can you define purity? Like there is no mixture into that. Whatever it is in original form. Like if we say red color, then in the red color, we are not using any other color. It will remain as red. Yes, if I add white color, it will not change its character. It will just change its form. Okay, like sometimes it will change its mood, you can say. Okay, like right now I am generally a very cool and calm person. If I am introduced to some comedy videos or comedy activities or something which is very much excited, not exciting, like very much very beautiful things. If anything which is beautiful comes to me, my mood will be good, I will be happy. Now if anything exciting, negatively exciting, like you can say, if something which is happening around me that is wrong, and which is trying to spread hatred or something, I will become negatively converted. I will become rude to someone. I might become angry as well. So these are the change of the moods and emotion which take place depending upon the different situations I face each and every moment of my life, right? So it is same as adding white and black color in any of the hue. Okay, if I take Prussian blue hue and I am adding white into it, it will not change its character. It will still remain the blue, right? But it will become lighter. If I add black, it will not change its character. It will remain blue, but it will be darker. But what happens if in the blue color I use some yellow color? Then it will change its character, right? It will change its character. It will convert into green color. So it will not remain blue anymore. Okay, so that will create the brightness or a fadeness in any painting. So that is known as the intensity of color. So intensity, if you want to fluctuate the intensity, if you want to regulate the intensity in a painting, you will have to add different types of colors. You will have to mix the colors. You will have to make the colors impure. Okay, so here you can see this is not the blue color, my dear friends. This is a blue color, this is a blue color, but this is not a blue color, this is a violet color. And how this violet color has been created? By adding Crimson Lake into Prussian blue. I have added Crimson Lake into Prussian blue, it converted into a violet, and then I have added some white to make it lighter. So it's a lighter violet. This is a dark violet. Okay, this is a darker value of violet. This is a darker value of violet. Okay, this is the lighter value of violet. I hope you are able to understand what I am trying to tell. So here also you can see I have used different values. Here this is the darker value of blue. This is the lighter value of blue. Okay, here I have changed this. This has made this painting less bright. It has become dull. It has become a bit muddy because it is a neutral color I am using, brown color, which I have used here, brown and white. Okay, so these are some of the techniques or technicalities we need to understand. I want to end this video here itself. I hope you have understood the meaning of hue, intensity of color, and values of color. In the upcoming videos, in the next video, I will talk about the texture, shape, form, as well as space. Okay, and I will end up the lesson of elements of art, and then I will go to principle of art. I will teach you about the principles of art. In a very short way, we will understand these things, these concepts. I understand learning about the theory is a bit boring sometimes, but we need to know it, we need to understand it, because those theoretical knowledge we will be applying to create something practical like this. So we will make some more videos on it, and I wish that you have liked this video. My dear friends, those who have subscribed to my channel, I am very thankful to all of you. Please share this video as well, because when you share this video, you will be able to share the knowledge with the people. People will know more about what art is, what is about color, what is art. They will know about different forms of art, like what is the element of art and principle of art. This is a very, very important thing we need to learn. Everyone, every artist, every beginner, every amateur, every expert, anyone he is or whoever he is, must know and learn about it. So, dear friends, do subscribe to my channel and also share this video with all of you. And definitely hit the bell icons so that you get all the notification for all the upcoming videos I share with you. And as I always say, my dear friends, that art is life and life is art.